Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, some rooms can make you and some rooms can break you. I'm getting prepared for probably my biggest opportunity ever in the event space. And it is about 6 o'clock in the morning. So I decided to come on, doing some finishing up and kind of talk to you guys. And y'all can see this when y'all get up in the morning. So I have an opportunity to get in the room. And sometimes getting in the room can be scary because if you mess up and you're in a room with people who can change your life for the better or for the worse, you may be worried about it, right? So I'm worried because this is a room of people that can change my career. It really can. So I'm trying to do everything I can do to make sure that I'm ready. Because it's not just about getting in the room, you got to be ready to get in the room. And I thought I'd come on this morning and talk to you guys about the struggles that I'm having. A lot's going on. I woke up yesterday morning. The keys to my storage were missing, and so I went to the storage space to get all the equipment out because it was my intentions to do an early setup. Because whenever I'm getting in these types of rooms, I like to be fresh. And so attempting to be fresh, these are the little live books that I created on live the other day. I always attempt to get ready the day before. Yesterday that did not happen. It took me half the day to even get into my storage space to recoup my equipment. So I was very, very upset about that, but what can you do? Then after I left the storage, guys, I had a flat tire. What can you do? So things did not go the way that I wanted them to go yesterday as I was getting prepared. So I literally stayed up pretty late trying to make sure that things were together. I've been second guessing doing live events for the last couple of weeks, or maybe longer back than that, because I think the last four I did, I was a little wore out and was just kind of getting tired, especially since it's not a niche market anymore. A lot of people have entered the space, and when people enter a niche market, then it becomes no more niche, and prices go down. When prices go down, then it directly affects the market. And the reason, it doesn't have to always go down, but when you have people jumping into a space and they don't know how to price events, they're just hungry and they're taking whatever they can get and underpricing, then it no longer, because they're pricing for printing and not pricing for an experience, not pricing for the equipment to go out and things like that. It just kind of, it destroys the industry, and our industry is already so destroyed. I mean, you have every type of business doing everything crossing over, and so And when I talk about that, I mean like the manufacturers and distributors. They're selling everything now. They're kind of taking on the role of the big guy, the little guy, and everything. So it's getting kind of difficult. These look great, y'all. These look great. So, anyways, I am running a promotion. One thing that I thought about last night as I was prepping screens and getting everything done. When you're in a room, if you do not have the right call to actions and the right lead magnets, or even not know what they are and not do things that you need to do, then you're not going to benefit from it. So I had to stop doing all the other little things like the setup and worrying about was this perfect and that perfect, and get to the campaign, because that's where the money is, and that's what's going to make you or break you, is the campaign. So I stayed up, created the marketing campaign and all of the automatic emails, things like that. It's very crucial to get these people on email lists, and it's very crucial to start marketing to them immediately. So the best thing to do is to animate that type of thing. I'm sorry, not animate, automate. To automate it so that the campaign starts running, and because after the event, I'm normally super tired and I don't really have time to go back and then start sending out emails and all of that. So all of that stuff has to be automated, and it has to be a 5 to 7 email sequence with calls to actions to get people to on board. Um, this event, I wanted to do some really, really cool things. Doesn't look like a lot of them is going to get done. I never worry about printing, because one thing I know is that we always show up for that. So we never worry about the printing aspect of everything. It's just getting all the logistics and getting everything set up. And I'm starting to wonder, this event will either make me stay in the space, or it will probably be the one that makes me say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this space, because lives, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, tell you guys the truth, because a lot of people are wanting to get into it. When you have people like Stalls and these people who are trying to promote, they're trying to promote and give people ideas of what they can do, but what they're not doing is telling people how to price things. And so things then become a hot mess, and that's what's pretty much has happened to the industry as far as the live printing space. It's no longer lucrative, and it's kind of like, okay, it's a lot of equipment to move, a lot of equipment to move, a lot of moving pieces, a lot of setup. A lot goes into my setup. I've spent thousands of dollars getting set up and getting everything together. So it's kind of like now prices are dropping drastically, and it's not going to be worth it to me if it continues. So I really have to show that I am the premier printer in this space and own it, right? This should be enough. we sure got a bunch of $500 discounts up in there. Let's take some of those out because we want to do a mix, but we don't want everybody to get rich. So I plan to be at the event to leave here about 8. It's 6 a.m. I've got everything pretty much. Before I do an event, I always lay out things on the table, kind of set it up how it's going to go. So I kind of sort of started doing the setup, and then I wasn't able to get finished. I mean, just everything from my mom is in ICU right now. I really feel like, hey, that's where I need to be. Um, um, I've already committed to this event, but I'm still going through and saying, okay, I don't know if right now I don't know if I'm gonna make this event. I just keep moving because if I get the call, um, then it may be off, and a no show is gonna look really bad. So the best thing that I can do is just keep moving and keep getting everything moving forward, um, so that in the event that something happens and I cannot make it, maybe a team member can take over and get out there and get it done. So let's do a few more of these books because I do want to have, can probably do a few more. Okay, so I need to create a sign for the desktop, y'all, this morning. Let me do that. Um, get the screens together. So at this event, I decided that since there's been so much stuff going on, that I'm only going to do, um, I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to close this out. Okay. Let's see where we are. Okay. So I've created the email campaigns. To sign up now, I need to let's see here. I need to create a QR code. Okay. Okay. See what we're gonna do. Okay. Here we go. Gonna do a sign up form. I'm just working, y'all. If somebody gets on and wants to talk, we can talk. So I've created my money. We got the bucks ready. I've created a web page that to drive traffic to, and now I have to get people to the traffic. So I need to create a sign up form. which is really simply easy, just like a sign up today and save up to da 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 da, right? And just have a QR code on it. And that should be fine. So I'm gonna make this simple, simple, simple. And actually, since let me go over into Canva and do that. Because basically, they have the QR code in there. So I will just go here and add a page. Okay. Okay, so let's switch the camera over into Canva real quick. Okay, so just gonna go over here into Canva. Going to need certain things. Let's see, order this to the back. All we're going to do is use our little QR code man, and I can't see too good this morning, y'all. Create a sign up form. Yeah. Let's see here. Where is, I've got so much stuff that's missing here. I can't do it on this screen. It's just too small. It's just too small of a screen, y'all. Sorry. Y'all not gonna get to see this because I'm gonna have to put it over here so that I can work. And but you guys get the idea. You just create a sign up form. And then they can just add their name. They can just add their names. And I still like to do the old school signups also. Where is, and let's see here. They have to sign up at the event. If they don't sign up at the event, then that's the whole key. They have to, you have to get their information, whether it's written, whether it's via QR code. You just have to get it like then, like. Okay. So, yeah, when you are prepping for stuff, y'all, I tell you, it can literally make you or break you. You know, I tried my best to get some sleep last night. I really did, because I know that at any moment I can get a phone call, and it'd be my brother. So, just trying to do what I can do here. Okay, now we can take that. I do not like the spacing on this sign, and I don't like the spacing at all. Not at all. There's not enough gap between it. Let's add some spacing. There we go. Okay. That looks good. Okay. What's going on here? It should not be that difficult to make a sign. Okay, y'all. So once you make the sign, then all I have to do is have a way to sit it up. You can lay it flat on the table. You can do something really fancy with it, with your sign. It's up to you. I'm just going to do a simple, very, very simple sign today. It's not going to be fancy or anything. Just very, very simple. Well, hour and a half to go. And I still need to get dressed, so I need to speed things up. Come on, come on, come on. What is the copy? Paste this here. And there we go. We should be good. Okay, so I'm also going to put a link up to my form because sometimes people cannot sign up. And so if they cannot sign up, that's why you always have to have that simple piece of paper there for them to write down whatever, right? If they cannot sign up to get their information. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have my screens here that I am going to. Good morning, Maquita. How are you? So then I have the screens that are done and these are ready. This is one of those events, y'all, that there's literally 50,000 businesses that are in this organization, 50,000 members, and so it's it can really be big. It is also a company that is a conference that is global, um, and the 50,000 is just in the United States. So let's do 4 sheets of this, and let's make it premium. Okay, so we don't have an option here for that. So let's just print it like this. So it's definitely one of those types of events that could make you or break you. I committed, so I'm gonna attend and try my best to have a smile on my face and all of that stuff, but honestly I'm going to be thinking the whole time, okay, you know, anything can happen and hopefully nothing happens, and I don't have to leave. As soon as I finish the event, I'll run and go see my mom and see what's going on with her. So I really need a piece of clear tape here. So screens are done, The next step will be for me to go and start packing up the shirts and packing up the vehicle. I normally like to do this the night before because you be so tired after packing everything up. And I don't want to be tired, but looks like I'm going to be today for this event. Anyways, it's literally nothing that I can do. So there's the sorry not sorry screen, y'all. And down here under the coordinator, I think I'm just going to looks like the C in that did not come out right. And if not, if I can't fix it, I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to tape it off. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tape it off now because I don't want to forget and have any misspellings. So we got that. On this chaos coordinator, this one will have more of a vintage look because I burnt it on a yellow mesh screen, but it is a 160 yellow mesh, so yeah. I'm getting ready to head out. Kind of just prepping this morning. The live event actually is, I should have been there last night, but my mom went into ICU. I couldn't get into the storage to get the equipment. This one's a really big one. This can be the one that can make me a millionaire. Literally that crucial for me to be there, but because live events here lately have not been doing what they should do. People are wanting me to come out at ridiculously low prices that, might as well just stay in the shop and print. So I can't do certain things, but it actually starts at 11 a.m. And I'm going to stay for the training. So they actually offered me the opportunity to stay there and also do the training. So I want to stay and do the training, but I don't know, hopefully the shit goes well. And last night they said my mom had too much potassium in her body, and I never knew that potassium could kill you. So they're trying to get it down, trying to get her blood pressure down. All of that stuff. My brother said she didn't know who she is, so but I've seen Mom come back from some amazing things. So I'm just hoping for the best and trying not to panic. But the event starts at 11, which means I need to be there no later than 9 o'clock doing setup, so that once I get it set up, I like to have an hour or two just to kind of feel the crowd out, to get my game face on and all of that. And so I say today gonna be a hard one for me to have my game face on, but I am actually trying to contact my son. If anything, if all fails, Ken is going to be there He had dogs yesterday. He had previous obligations, stuff like that. So, as long as he can come in and hit some screens for me, then that'll be good. I have not printed. I still haven't printed. Like I printed like doing test prints and stuff like that, but as far as printing a whole job, I have not tested this arm out. So, but I thought that it was more important for me to make sure that the marketing plan for after, it's about what happens after the event. Make sure that that works, and that all of that is together. When you do a live event, y'all, you don't want anybody to see any dirty screens. So you tape that up, tape up the whole screen if you have to. We actually have some custom tape that I use, and I left it in the storage. So it took me so long to get in that thing. My storage is not climate controlled. So by the time I got in the storage, it was crazy. So after I do this event, I'm going to pack this stuff up, ship it off to Denver. And the equipment will be there. I actually have four setups now, so I know, girl. The good thing is that I always perform under pressure. I just don't, hopefully I don't have to do a lot of talking today. Y'all know I have aphasia, and when I'm tired, the wrong words will come out. So, but this is one of those that you gotta be ready for. The one thing I do know is that marketing campaign is on point. It's on point. It's automated. It's from the time they sign up, immediately they'll get an email. As soon as they get that email, they're going to get a packet that they're going to be able to use. And then 2 days later, they'll get a follow-up email. Then 5 days later, they'll get another email. And if I have not sold them by then the emails, they kind of drop, because you got to remember that these people are planners. So we don't want to just email them out and spam them out. Then we have the campaign for Halloween. We have a campaign for Thanksgiving area time campaign, which is a give back campaign. Christmas time for Christmas parties and things like that. So 7 sequences in the email. And then after the 7 sequences, we'll still be just marketing to them every month, like just random stuff. And I haven't built it out past the 7, because normally 5 to 7 does it, and I kind of spread mine out because I don't want people to take you to a point to where they you get them to whitelist you in the sign up. When you do the sign up, you get them to whitelist you so that they receive your emails. So we don't want to then have them turn around and block us. So but hopefully this one goes well. Not hopefully, it will, because I've never done a live that was bad, that did not go well, other than the Google Live, and it wasn't on me. We got there and it was snowed out, and it was like 2 or 3 people there, and they just pretty much canceled the whole event. But we still got paid because we showed up. We literally printed maybe 15 items, maybe 15 items at that event. Was one of the, I think that Google event may have been like the second or third event that I did. Had a really good client that referred me to them and got that one for me. So I've also started hitting my corporate clients and letting them know about these events. But honestly, like I said, this might be it for me as far as the event scene goes. Um, 2025, I may refocus on something else. I can't refocus now because I'm already booked out on events, but we're booked out through October. Through the end of October, I have bookings. I think I have one in November, and then that should finish out the year unless we get more. But we got 4 going. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go on in here in the living room and set up. We got just a basic, very, very basic QR code sign. Just very, very basic. And I want to move that down because I want to put that in a frame. Dang. Move that down some. Yeah, I want to move that down some. So I do a different promotion for every event. And because I do a different promotion for every event, I always have to do different signages. Some people just do one single promotion and it goes for every event. I actually customize the deal to every event depending on who it is in the room, who I'm marketing to. So this is a totally new one that is made specifically for them. I got some cool things. We got some bags. We got some planners. We've got, because you can't do event planners without planners. So they're giveaways. Just giveaways. Come on. What happened over there with you? Did you not do what you need to do? What happened? Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, so I got some really cool stuff. Oh baby, I be up early. Hey, hey, Mel and Fred, how y'all doing? I be up early. Lady PB be up early. Early gets the worm. Okay. Got my setup. This will be the first time. This is a very, very small setup, y'all. So, I'm not taking out the conveyor dryer. I'm taking out a flash. And I've got the flash set up on the press. So hopefully this works for me. That looks much better. That looks much better. That looks much better. Let's get this thing popping. Put my game face on. Get my t-shirts on. Put the signage up. The signs look great. Everything looks great. Everything actually literally looks great. And I know that when we get here, it'll all come together. It's just a game face. I was not able to do my pamphlets that I wanted to do. I didn't have time to get them done. Like I said, this hit me out of the blue. And when they hit me, it was like, hell yeah, I'm going to come. Don't worry, I got you. We have t-shirts. We have hoodies. We have sweatshirts. We got the bags. We have the planners. I was not able to do the stickers. Um, and and I didn't do caps because I thought about it. I would have to take the heat press out, take the this out, take the that out. So the patch bar, I'm still on the fence as to whether I'm going to take the patches. It depends on when I start packing up all this stuff, because I literally want to walk in here with like no more than three rolling cases. No more than three rolling cases, because I'm coming in super late. So you got to think about that. Everybody else set up yesterday. I'm setting up today. So as I'm coming in, I don't want to disrupt the crowd that's already there by just dragging in a whole lot of shit, right? So everything's going to be in cases. Everything's going to be covered. Everything's going to be logo. We're going to be have our shirts on and be outfitted. So when we walk in, it's black girl magic, you know. So, because if you're gonna be late, you gotta make a grand entrance. Uh, and I'm really not gonna be late, right? Because the event, my part of the event starts at, I'm number 5 on the list. So my part of the event starts at 11 a.m. But you know, that's the thing. So y'all, I'm gonna get off of here and run on in here and set this stuff up, because I got like an hour and I need to be in the car. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Oh Lord.